What's going on, people? OG, Grandpa. Hey, this is random. This is a little something for my kids, man. I love y'all. I ain't been talking to y'all, man. Y'all haven't been talking to me. I believe kids, children, or your grown kids are supposed to respect you at all times, man. If they have a problem with something, they should come to you and talk to you about it. Almost, almost no matter what it is. Now, me and my oldest son, we haven't talked in a while. We talked, it was cool, shared a couple pictures. And my second oldest son, he chilling, going through some things, chilling, maintaining. He could reach out. For the kids' mothers, man, and the kids that I haven't seen due to the fact of the mother's actions that are being swept under the rug by public, by the family, by her kids, by her family, and personally by her. And then when things happen to the children, and happen to your daughters, and you got to come look for them, you got to find them, you're trying to still love them and nurture and raise your daughters. And then you wonder why the fathers aren't in the children's lives. And it's looked over by the court system. It's looked over by everybody but God. Or it's looked over by everybody but what's in your heart and the truth. So your kids grow up, your sons, your daughters go through things in life, and all they think and can assume, and they do know the truth too. It's so much they can do or want to do, or they're manipulated. And they want to think, oh, my dad ain't been in my life. My dad ain't been in my life. All my kids' mothers could bring my kids to me right now if they needed to and drop them off. Guarantee you I'll maintain. I could take care of them, man. One parent go through something and they give them to the other parent. That's why I understand back in the day, or even the beginning of the time, man. You shouldn't have kids out of wedlock. You shouldn't have broken homes, man. And I mean, we all done went through that, and wasn't raised by our parents. I have been in a position to be there for my kids right now. They're welcome. The mothers aren't telling them, hey, look, you need to have your father in your life and get in my car and I'm going to go drop you off. And have a decent conversation, and respectful conversation goes both ways with the parents to help raise their child. The father's not in jail, the father's not dead, and the father isn't absent out of their life. It's the mother's decision that she's making to keep that child away from the father for whatever reason she have. And then you got the good fathers as myself that don't deserve that, man. There really is no reason. There's not no reason. I'm going to get back into work. I got a 25, 23-year-old son that's just not reaching out, that could be helping me run this business and businesses. My 25-year-old daughter, I'd love to still be in my kids' life and my grandchildren's life, to be there for my grandchildren, that she's refusing to do as well, due to the fact she's been through so much, man, that I'm not even going to expose at this moment, man, with their mother. Got a 19-year-old daughter that, I could be in her life. She chooses not to be in my life for whatever reasons that she wants to, due to finances or whatever. These kids feel like they're grown and they can say and do what they want to do. That's not true. Got a 14-year-old daughter that needs to be right with me right now instead of being in the streets and doing things and being around people she don't need to be. And all the mom got to do is tell her this is what you're going to do. And I had to go pull up on them. And my 19-year-old son had to call me, and that saved my life. Because if he didn't call me about his sister, my daughter, and I made the decision to go to her house and haven't really seen her in like 2 years, I would have been on the highway and my trailer tire would have fell off my trailer and I could have been in the bad accident with my other kids in the backseat. So he hasn't answered the phone in a few days since the incident to tell him, man, you saved my life the way I feel. Because if he did not call me, no matter what you want to call it, my tire fell off the trailer regardless, man. And there's witnesses, and it is what it is. Every time I go to Minneapolis, man, I have a very hard time. I have bad events, man. Shit don't go right. I don't like being there no more. Then not just that, people got their hands out. They want to borrow shit from me, man, just because I'm making a few dollars. going into business, working a couple jobs. No, I mean, I'm starting reaching out to my kids and want to see my grandkids, and that's not happening for whatever reason, right? My 11-year-old and my 13-year-old son, Darion and Tamaya, miss y'all, love you. I'm not out of your life. Wherever your mom's taking you down this road, whatever life is going on right now, it's not out of my hand, and mostly it do feel like it's out of my hand. I'm tired of chasing, tired of going to court, tired of fighting this woman for no reason at all. She has to keep my kids out of my life. Her excuse would be some shit like, "Oh, you ain't never been there. You ain't never bought them shit. You don't know how to be there," in whatever type of way she may say. And for the most part, honestly, that's not true. But I got other kids and I got a woman out of my life and all these other bills, and I'm living in a different state, or if I'm traveling, doing what I do to make money, my kids are still welcome to come with me, go with me, and be around me regardless. We're not together. So I take fault in the beginning of all this shit. Dealing with women for one, and not having the right knowledge and nurturing and role models, or how to be a man and how to deal with women all the way up to the last 5 years. And I'll be 45 next month. My birthday coming up, and I ain't even talking to my kids. My kids ain't been around, man. Birthdays flew by me with everybody. Holidays I don't do, never will do again. Diamond, Lou Lake, Said Ali, whatever. My son Gaddafi, if that's really my son, he's like 5 years old now. She's running off with the baby, lying to her husband. Shit like that, man. I filed court papers on her and another one, man, and basically didn't go through and did go through with it. And it's like, man, the court system let me down on that. All these fathers groups in Minneapolis now is being fake. They out for the money. They ain't doing shit. You know, my 6-year-old man, he ain't doing no better 2 hours away from me, man. He could be doing 10 times that with me, man, and don't even choose to. My kids that's 14 could come live out where I'm at, man, and get their driver's license and get a job right now, literally. And what they mom's doing. Just sitting there complaining and moaning about some shit to the kids and then talk bad about me. And they ain't even met a nigga better yet, or had a dude or a man or a king in their life better than me doing anything. But I got all these kids, and I'm not busted, and I'm broke, but I'm broke and I'm not busted, but I'm also disgusted. Situations type faded. Can't underrate me. Don't undertake me. You feel me? Back up, man. My junior that went back with his mom, man, unbrutally, and it was in a way, not unbrutally, but just in a way where it wasn't planned, man. She's out of pocket, taking it the wrong way. Didn't see him for 6 months straight. But then want to sit there and just tell me I'm doing something wrong, man. She's been working, and she's doing real good right now. She's been doing good, man. And whatever decision she make in life, man, is a decision she make in life. And my son didn't make a good decision. He's back over there with her for right now. I wish him the best, man. I had him like 8 months straight. I get him anytime she called me, I answer. Anytime she need me, I'm there. No matter what. I don't get that in return from none of my kids' moms, man. I got my 4-year-old due to circumstances. Hey, man, I'm out of here, y'all. I gotta get going. I love y'all, man. And any other kids that I probably didn't mention. I am at work, and I'm about to get back up in here. Something's going on, and I got to go. Peace. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'll continue this some other time. Hey, like I said, man, my door always open to my kids, man. I'm here.